Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Simple English Talks. I'm Olivia, and I'm so happy you're here with us today.
Hey! Henry here! Welcome back, friends! It is so good to see you all again. And honestly, today's episode, it might be one of my favorites we've ever done.
Same. I've been so excited about this one because today we're talking about something that every single English learner needs, but most schools completely ignore.
That's right. Think about what you learned in English class. The cat sat on the mat. I am going to the market. She has a red umbrella.
When was the last time you actually said those sentences in real life? Oh, wait.
Exactly. Nobody wakes up and says, "Good morning, I shall now proceed to consume my breakfast." That's not.
All right, let's start at the very beginning of your day. Your alarm goes off, your eyes open. What do you actually say? What do you actually think? Let's look at the first 15 sentences, all for your morning.
And remember, these aren't sentences from a textbook. These are phrases real people use, native speakers, every single day. So let's start from the very first second of your morning.
Sentence number 1. I can't believe it's already morning. You know that feeling? Your alarm rings and you're just shocked that nighttime is already over? That's exactly what you say.
I say that every single day. Sentence 2. I need 5 more minutes. The most common sentence in the history of mornings. And sentence 3. I'm so tired, I barely slept.
Now, at school, you probably learned I am sleepy, but nobody says that in real conversation. People say, I'm exhausted, or I'm dead tired, or I could sleep for a week. Sentence 4. What time did I fall asleep last night? Sentence 5. I have to be somewhere by 9. Sentence 6. I don't have time for breakfast today. Notice we're using contractions. I don't instead of I do. Okay, you've left the house. Now you're at work, at school, or you're out with people. This is where real English conversations happen, and where most learners suddenly go quiet because they don't know what to say.
Yes, and the frustrating thing is, it's not grammar that stops people. It's not knowing the right phrases. So let's give you exactly those phrases right now.
Sentence 16. How's everything going? This is the casual, friendly way to start a conversation. Not the stiff, how do you do, but the warm, natural, how's everything going?
Sentence 17. Let me know if you need anything. Perfect for work or school. Sentence 18. I'll get back to you on that. This means I'll give you an answer a bit later. Very useful and very professional.
Sentence 19. Does that make sense? Say this after you explain something to check the other person understood. And sentence 20. I was just about to say that. When someone says exactly what you were thinking.
I love sentence 20. Here are more important social sentences. Number 21. Could you say that again, please? Number 22. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Number 23. That's actually a really good point.
The day is winding down. You're back home, you're with family or friends, you're relaxing, you're getting ready for bed. This part of the day has some of the most common English phrases, and almost nobody teaches them. Right. Home conversations are so natural and so frequent, but they're completely missing from most English classes. So let's fill that gap right now. Sentence 31. I'm home. You walk through the door and that's it. Simple, warm, and completely natural. Sentence 32. I'm starving. What's for dinner? And sentence 33. It smells amazing in here. Sentence 34. I had such a long day. Sentence 35. Can you turn that down? Perfect when the TV or music is too loud. Sentence 36. What did I miss today? Oh, what did I miss is such a good one. You use it when you come home and want to know what happened while you were gone. You can also use it in a group chat. Hey, what did I miss? Sentence 37. I'm just going to relax tonight. Sentence 38. Don't wait up for me. That means you can go to sleep. Don't stay awake waiting for me to come back. Sentence 39. I should go to... Okay, friends, let's talk about mistakes. And I want to say right now, Henry and I have personally made every single one of these mistakes. So there is zero judgment here. We're all learning together.
Absolutely. Let's look at 4 mistakes that English learners make with these everyday sentences.
Mistake number 1, saying I am boring when you mean I am bored. This one is so common. I am boring means that other people find you dull and uninteresting. I am bored means you feel bored right now.
Incorrect. I am very boring today. There is nothing to do. Correct. I'm so bored today. There's nothing to do. Huge difference. Always say I'm bored when you're talking about your feelings.
Mistake number 2, saying I am agree instead of I agree. In English, agree is already a verb, so you don't need am. You never say I am agree. You simply say I agree.
Incorrect. I am agree with you. That's a great idea. Correct. I agree with you. That's a great idea. Say it with me right now. I agree. Perfect. Simple and clean.
Mistake number 3, overusing okay, practice time. This is my absolute favorite part of every episode. We're going to play Choose the Better Sentence. I give you 2 options. You decide which sounds more natural. Ready?
Let's go.
Situation 1. You just arrived home from a long day. Do you say, option A, I have now arrived at my residence, or option B, I'm home?
Option B, 100%. Option A sounds like you're filing a legal document, not walking into your own house.
Situation 2. Someone explains something confusing to you. Do you say, option A, I am not understanding what you are saying, or option B, sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you explain again?
Option B, always. And notice, option B is actually more words, but it sounds so much more natural because it's warm and friendly.
Situation 3. You're exhausted at night. Do you say, option A, I am experiencing Wow, what an episode! Friends, today you learned 50 real, natural English sentences that you can start using right away. Today, tonight, tomorrow morning, every day of your life.
Let's quickly review what we covered. First, 15 morning sentences, from the moment your alarm rings to when you walk out the door. Second, 15 sentences for work, school, and socializing, so you never freeze in a conversation again. Third, 20 sentences for your evenings at home, winding down and going to sleep.
Plus, you learned 4 common mistakes. I am bored, not I am boring. I agree, not I am agree. I'm hungry, not I am feeling hungry. And last night, never yesterday night.
Here's a beautiful question to think about. Which sentence from today's 50 surprised you the most? Which one did you never expect to hear in everyday English? Tell us in the comments. We really want to know.
And here's your homework. Just